but have some balance. I have found since my days with the Nation of Islam and no longer being in the mosque, that I now draw from all of our spiritual expressions. And that I now have come to, as many of you have heard me say many times, while I was supreme captain or national spokesman or whatever in the Nation of Islam, that if it were not for Africa, if it were not for the original black man and black woman, there would be no Islam, no Christianity, no Judaism. None of the world's major religions, as Dr. Yosef Ben Yakin and Dr. John Henry Clark and others have taught us, would be in existence if there were no original black man and woman and no Africa. They sing a song, Kano Bo. We actually paraphrase it, that Kano Bowl hold African spirituality. The bowl of Islam is too shallow to hold African spirituality. The bowl of Christianity is too shallow. Kano Bowl hold African spirituality. The bowl of Yoruba, the Ifa, the Akan, even the bowl of ancient Kemetic teachings and the principles of Maya, truth, justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, order, and reciprocity. One of them being substituted with propriety that speaks to morality. Righteousness speaks to morality. It was not to make mockery of any of those religions when I gave those examples. And it wasn't just to make jokes. But sometimes we put truth, as Brother Bobby does so beautifully, as Brother Phil does, as Brother Henry and others do. You wrap truth in laughter so that it makes it more palatable, makes it easier to get down, and makes it easier to internalize. Let's look at it. I said I'm now coming to the point that I'm realizing that if it were not for the original black man and woman, if it were not for what is called Africa today, there would be no Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, and the so-called world's religions. All of the religious leaders pray in this manner as they end. The Christian says, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. And he goes on, and when he ends this prayer, he says, Amen. What does he say? Amen. The Hebrew, the rabbi, when he prays, Hallelujah, Kadima, Yaumillah. When he finishes, he says, Ameen. What does he say? Ameen. The Islamic Imam says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah, ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And he goes on, and when he finishes his dua, his salat, some point of the dua, somewhere along the way, he says, Ameen. He says what? Ameen who? Ameen Ra. Amen Ra. All of the world's major religious leaders and those who stand in front of the people to lead them in the prayer service, all of them end in Amen, in the name of the great God of our ancestors. Amen. Amen Ra. The hidden one. The hidden one. The prime moving, creative, regenerative, and prime moving force. The hidden one. Amen Ra. Huh? Are you a Muslim? Yes. But I know my roots. I know my roots. I know about Mecca, but I also know about Becca. Huh? I know about the sacred pilgrimage to a holy city called Mecca, but I know that sacred pilgrimages didn't begin until they studied the sacred pilgrimages to the holy city of Abydos in ancient Kemet. Talk back to me. Talk black to me. I know about the creation story in the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And he did this and he did that and he found it and the earth was void and he separated the sun and that. I know it. I have some knowledge of that as you do. I know in the Quran it says kun fayakun. Some translated, some say it shouldn't be translated be, and it is. That he called be, and it is. But I know about kunu. I know about him sitting at the potter's wheel. I understand patah. I understand nu, shu, ker. I understand the universe in that sense. And more I am being guided to study more. I understand that through what is called in Kemet, divine authoritative utterance, through divine authoritative utterance, we were able to will it all into existence, set it in motion, and then set it to a balance, and then establish a law by which it would be running from that point on. Understand that.
Okay. Now, I'm tempted to build on that real heavy because the brother spoke some real heavy knowledge on there. But I want y'all to absorb that first. Then I'm going to come back with another video and I'm going to speak on that because we spoke and it was divine utterance. And we made the laws that it would continue, the continuation. That's what he spoke about right there. We are, okay, one with the omniverse. He used the term universe back then because we believed it was one universe. But all of us are individuals, are expressions of the omniverse, of the source. So there are multiverses and infinite universes, should I say, which make it an omniverse, everything, okay? Omnipresent when you're everywhere at once, all right? Go back and look at this video and study what he said. Internalize what he said. Do the research. Because he was trying to give us a message, and that's why he was assassinated. He was clearing up, you know what I mean, the misconceptions, the misteachings, the intentional misteachings that was being given to us through these religions to look toward outside power and not look within self. Shanetta Brother Henri, 360 degrees of wholeness, balance, perfection, and power. Peace.